Right, that's mobo installed. Turn that off. Right. Yes, you next, I think. What they were for the... Got what they were for that cage. Issue there, but I need to connect the SD cable. Ooh, new PC! Yeah, how you doing, AS Farming? Welcome in. SATA. There. All up there. I've just got to double check. Yep, specs. Yep, there we go. Ryzen 7 5800. Trying to see which one is the following again. What about that? I just want to find out. Right, don't tell me screws for that. So it down a bit. So it's basically the same used. Very nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, the only downside is I couldn't get a new GPU. The only downside. Where you need 3 hands, isn't it? Hold the GPU, one to hold the screw, and one to screw in. I think we've got it there. Need to take a loan out to buy GPUs at the moment. You certainly do. That's why I haven't got one. We will wait until they come down in price. Have better availability as well. Probably help as well. Still playing on that console. Oh, oh, we go. And we won. Bear with me, guys. Just a second. Final screw in the PSU. Not want to play ball. Back. Play ball. Got the 3 on there. Fixed in anyway. Got to go back and forth between PC and 5s for the switch. Ugh. Right. That's them done. Put them back in so we don't lose. I'm definitely going to have to buy a little bit box now. Put all these in. Or just buy a 3090. Yeah, if one's cheap enough. I'll have a 3090 if I've got one going cheap. Right, get in. Get in there, for goodness sake. It's so hard just to get in the packet. Thank you. You, I'll drop the price to £2,000. Ooh. Right, that's you in. La, da, da, da. Right, what have we got going on? Walton 5, thank you very much for that brand new follow. Welcome to the Gaming Nation. Really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your stay. Right, got to look at some of these cables. That is the power, which I've got to remember is which end. I can't remember. I think on that, so we can go like, let's go like that for now. We've got the bottom audio and all that good stuff. When is that? All the power and everything. So yeah, that's got to go that hole there. So then we've got audio, so that's got to go That one. That one. Header. That under there, that comes out of there. 48. That is header, RGB, that is USB for that, which has got to go in where. I'm 100% sure. This is when you need Burnsy. Right, that's got to go in the power header. How much did the 58 set you back? It was 339, I think. What? You help us with all these cables. Well, that one goes in the middle. That's the 3.0. That's got to go in there. And that one. That's that there. That's that one. That's that one. That's that one. That's that one. So that's the power. That's got to go off of that one. Like that. Assuming they're all the fans. Don't have to roam to run any of that behind the chassis, do you? The output of the fan controller has to plug into one of the USB headers. Yeah, that's that one. That one, I'm assuming, is there a spot for that one? Another fan. Alright, so they're my fans. They're my 3 fans. Obviously that. So I've got to plug that into something. See it now. What's on there? What's that? That. That one has the SSD. That I presume has got to go into a header or something. What we got on this side? What I know is that one. That goes on there. Pull that one back out. Does that one go down? Or has that got to go through an adapter? And down there. That has got to go in the audio, which I'm sure is oh, right. The FP audio cable goes into AFPP. AAFPP, yeah, that's that one down the bottom there. The reroute. Not in that hole, but in that hole. Good. Now, go blank is top. In. You're in. That one out. Okay. You be in. Now, here we go. There's the fun one. That's got to go. I've seen the picture of that one. Where did I see the picture of that one? That's the USB power to the fan controller. Zoom in is you lot have got to go somehow into that. Reset was 3 and 4. Power was the one above it. I can't hear the stream. It might be my... No, it could be me as well. I'm muttering to myself. So, can you hear me now? So I hope you can. Hello? Oh no, you're fine. Okay. Yeah, it could be just where I was talking down here, not to the mic. Right, I've got to work out. Yeah, that goes on that one. 3 goes where? Where can I mount a fan? No. Okay, it was definitely my... No, it could have been me. Right, I'm not worried about that. Available internal USB 2 header in your system, eh? Yeah, that's that one. What's 3? Plug the SATA connector into the available SATA connector on your PSU. Okay, so what cable do I need for that then? Or was that to go in the power of the SATA? Could be in the power. That's my SATA. So that has got to connect to. Grab hold of it. It goes in there. Like so. I'll put my SSD in as well. Told you earlier you need one of those PSU SATA cables for the controller. Yeah. That's what that one is. Get that one in. Look at the saw. There should be another pack of them up here. Not you. You. One, two, three. All I need are those. Put this on now so I can connect the I'll put that on wrong. I'll put that on wrong, didn't I? Pleb. That's why it didn't fit. Try again. Get the extra Corsair fan if you can connect the fan to the fan controller. It should be because it's the same fan as what's in the case. And it's RGB as well, so technically it should. But I will double check for you. I'll go to that one, so I want it that way. And of course they make some fans with their own proper connector. Yeah, it's of course because the extra fan I've got is the same as what's in the front of the case. You look like you got this handled. I've got to take some care. So. All right, and Deimos, thank you ever so much for all of your help. And a simple thing of just changing the monitor. But really do appreciate it. And yeah, you got to take care of what you got to take care of. And no doubt I will catch you around. Right. That should now go in there. That. Direction. Oh. Down that one. So go. That's the PCIe. Yeah. 24 pin in there as well. These are gonna wrap up. I'm gonna put that in. Graphics. Got to come up on its own hole. There. Got to go through. Age of raid run, but dinner is almost done. That rhymes. Want to spend a few minutes with Marcus before he goes to work. No problem, Blazing. Thank you very, very much for that awesome raid. Really do appreciate it. A bit of an issue. But yeah, you go and go and do what you got to do. And like I said, thank you ever so much. And no doubt I will catch you sometime. Oh, blimey. Peace. Have we got it? Can I get it in? He said. I want to poke that through. Got it? Yes, we have. Oh, that's that one. We're getting there slowly, guys. Cable management's not going to be exactly the wickedest. In that way. Might work better. Like so. Like so. Work out where they're going. It's got to go around to there. That's going there. Right. Got those 3 fans there I've got to work out in a minute. But I need some light on the subject just so I can see where I am doing. Oh, wrong one. That one on. Wait, swap those around. Swap these 2 out. Down there. Put that one down. hopefully able to do enough for you. I can see just about that. Good. That's in. Get one of these on. Good, be good. Doing. $24 in. Grommet's coming off. How are we doing? Come on, Grommet. Deal with you in a minute. I've got to deal with these audio power connectors now. Worst ones. Pardon me. Double check, make sure there's no other. What's it? Connectors I can, or adapters? No. Cable ties. Okay, right. We've now got to find out. Motherboard, motherboard. There's a motherboard manual. That one, that's that one. Motherboard manual is there. So, you've got to find out which one is the power thing. $24. Out of power, there we go. That's not. There we go. Found the right one. System panel header. We got reset SW. RSW, so that's 3 and 4, that's 3 and 4 at the bottom. And we've got that one and that one. Yes, and it doesn't matter which way these are. The minus is that one, that one. On. Only LEDs matter. Power and reset switch don't matter which way. LED, yeah. Well, go and buy what the manual says. Okay, right. According to the manual, there's 2 LEDs, LEDs, PLEDs. Two pin. Why is there 2 PLEDs? Power LEDs. Right, I've got the power and reset. That's on pins 3 and 4. I've got a PLED plus, PLED minus, but I've got 2 points on that. I don't know if Burnsy you'll be able to see it, but you've got PLED there and you've got a PLED at the bottom. So I'm not sure which PLED is supposed to go in. There are 2 on mobile because some cases have 2-pin header, some have 3-pin header. Okay, but that doesn't. So which PLED am I supposed to go, top or bottom? They are the same, pick whichever. Right, fine. That's all I need to know. Sorted. Don't have to tell me twice. Right. Pull this. Pull this back through. Nice and neat. You won't get any better than that. That one's in, out, that was my knuckles. Up there. Power for that. Right, I am assuming it's just an extension. Cable ties. We've got hundreds of millions of now. I've just lost them under blimmin' there. Come out. There we go. Cable tie, cable tie, cable tie. They can go up there for now. I have SATA. What I do know. All the same. No, I want a right angle one. Like that. Ba, ba, ba. Lots of old cases here, 3-pin header with a blank space, so that's why the extra on the mobo. You've lost me. But we're sorted. We're on the. We've done that ones. We've done that there. Going back in. Back up there. Actually use a different one, to be honest. Just decided I want to use a different cable. Flat either end. That and that. Are they the same lengths? Looks like it. I want to use the right angle one. Won't get it proper. Right, which so you that. Where's the cable gone now? Is that's that in. Right, so I'll take it these 3 cables. Well, that's a huge thing of a CPU cooler. What do you mean it's a big thing? Go over there. So then that cut across there. Oh, it does go around. Cool. Fucking cable man. It starts a little bit of cable management while we're here. That's a nice CPU. How you doing, KW, anyway? You are doing well. Doing okay? Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. We're just getting this after a long while trying to work out why it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. Finally fathomed it out, but it didn't like my Acer monitor. Yeah. Yeah. And there as well. Right. Lots of what can you do? Right, there's the bottom. We still haven't got that one done yet. Put that in. Ha ha ha. Level 4. Giggles to play around with. Yeah, you come. Instructions. Oosh, lovely. That's that, that. And there. On it. Do, 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 do. Down to there. Oh, that was easy. Wow, that's been a bit of a bugger. find will fit. Power going. Go. But the battery, we're in. Good. We're in. No, I didn't need to use that earlier. Need that one. Right, now I've got to try and route that cable there. Assuming that goes into the controller. Yes, that is the one that goes into the controller. Need to route that one there. Label is. Grab that label. Perfect. One there. Route that to number 4. Is number 4. Four. Is that one? That goes in there. Under. So you can route, yeah. There. It. I'm guessing those other leads have got to go to the CPUs. Headers. Of one description or another. Look for some fan headers. CPU socket in. Put them there. That one on there. It's on there. Got to tidy up. Cable. Do that up in a minute. Now I've got to route those three. Find one up the top there, haven't I? One at the top, 1, 2 down at the bottom. I would plug the rear fan into CPU opt and then plug the 3 front into chans 1, 2 and 3. Right, so CPU opt is that one then. Okay. Now let's get a torch. Doing. Try and hide some cableage. Go down in there. Again. It will allow me. It will. You're not supposed to go in the groove. Okay. In that way. Through there. Around. Thread in a needle. Sorted, and then you can come out of that one. The fans there, and then the 3 fans are in. You said channel 1, 2, 3. That's 2, 3, and 1. Is that one? Setting fan curves will be a bugger, probably. Car fan means chassis fan, yeah. The chassis fans 1, 2 and 3 you said, wasn't it? Yeah. So chassis 1 is the one in the middle, chassis 2 is that one, chassis 3 I'm assuming is so 1 is going to be at the top. I'm assuming one of those two, not that. I'm assuming is that one. So that is going to go down. Find a route for that. Don't do that. Will that reach? Days come you. That not resting that in here at night. Want to pull that under there. Right, so that's that one, and you want to come out the bottom there. And to come out under there. And then through. Three. Oh. We're getting there, chat. We are getting there. Right. That's that cable, that's that cable. Not even. Cool. That one. Bit more. That and that. Then they're in, those are in, 3 fan headers are in. Audio's in. Lovely. Down there, I'll work out all the cable management at some point. Go in there for now. In. So those across. Down there like so. That one through there. Right, that's in, that's in, that's in. I think we are there. Got to connect the GPU. I'll put the top one, the 1, 2, bottom 3. Yeah, that's what I've done. That'll be 1, 2, 3. Well, you can't see. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 at the back. Don't know if that can be controlled on that. Can that be controlled? Should be able to be controlled, shouldn't it? I don't know. I ain't that worried about it. GPU. That one. I'm assuming it's the top two. Yep. No, it's not. It's the middle two. The wrong two. Darn it. Put that one back. Local tier has been streaming for 4 hours, 49 minutes. Wow. The longest stream, I think this is. As long as I can get it up and running. At least to the BIOS anyway. That is where I am going to be finishing. So that on there. Fine. Oh, I don't like these. Upgrade time, yeah. How you doing, RG? Hope you're doing well. There we go. That's got her in. Hello, Mrs. Tween. Hopefully, I'm nearly finished. Good ear. Good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, we had a little bit of an upgrade. The only downside is I'm using my old graphics card. But unfortunately, we can't help that at the moment. Go in. Like that. Through best as we can. So, make it look a little bit prettier. There we go. I think we are good there. I don't think that's looked too bad in there, chat. Not that you can see much. Yeah, good, you can see it now. Not too bad in there, it's quite tidy, I think. The only downside is you probably couldn't see if you look down there. Right, I think we're getting there. Good as we're going to get, I think. Try and hide them a little bit better. But ain't going to be much. You ain't going to notice them unless you're really looking for them. And then we've just got the back here to do. Bit of cable routing, maybe. Best near enough there anyway. There, thank you. Right, I need to come over here. I'll deal with the cable management at a later date. I just want to retry booting up again, making sure we're all good. Looks smart, mate. Well done. Thank you, Quaddy. Appreciate that. Obviously, like I say, the rear mess I will deal with on a rainy day, as I say. But what we're going to do is quickly boot up again. Make sure I haven't broke anything. Helps if you put it in the right way. That in there. Do need my keyboard again. No, it's not a keyboard. Keyboard. I'm going to have to redo my desk. It's a bit dirty now, a bit untidy. Put that back there. Hopefully you'll be able to see the RGB in all its glory. Obviously it's going to be set. Am I going to get there? No, I'm not. Right, what I have to do then, bring you lot round if I can. Bum, bum, bum. Do, 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 do. If I can. So. At least you can see the back of the fans working. I was hoping to give you a nicer view on that. Let me take that off a minute. Let's see if we can get you in a nicer view, like from the front. Yeah, something like that. Let's power on. We've got that one on there. We've got a GPU light is showing. That's right. There you go, I've just turned the studio light down. Well, it's up and running, and we've got UEFI. Obviously, I've got no control over the RGB at the moment, but pretty cool.